It's a dance with ancient origins and a couple of names, including Oriental and Eastern dance. Americans know it as belly dance.
It's fun, it's colorful. I love the energy, just the ability to share it with people, both men and women.
St. Louis and Penny Moskus, who studied ballet and tap as a child and later strutted in her high school marching band, started belly dancing lessons in 1996. Inspiration struck during a party thrown by a friend.
And I saw a belly dancer perform and was just amazed by her. I was blown away by her show. She pulled me up to dance, and I realized it was accessible. I was able to do the movements. It was fun. I had a blast, and I decided to take classes.
As her skills improved, Moskus gradually worked her way into performing professionally. Here, she's at the Turkish restaurant SOFIA in South St. Louis. One of the restaurant's partners, who's of Lebanese descent, says contrary to the perceptions of many in the Western world, belly dancing did not originate as a dance of seduction.
It is sensual, but it's also very cultural. It's a part of the Turkish culture as well as Lebanese and Greek and some other Middle Eastern countries. Before it was even a dance of seduction, it was a dance more for women, and it's to celebrate life and childbirth and just the joy of being a woman. It's a dance for women, but of course men like it too.
As coincidence would have it, Penny Moskus was considering belly dance classes at the same time she was dating her future husband, a man who's watched quite a bit of the art form.
She asked me, she said, "Hey, what do you think about belly dance classes?" And I'm like, "Have you seen my family album? Have you met my mom? Go for it."
His mother is former St. Louis belly dancer Jan Mahana Moskus.
After she had me, after I was born, she wanted to do something to get back in shape. She had a girlfriend that was teaching belly dancing, and so she took classes from her. And since they had their own nightclub, she then had a place to go perform.
Joe's parents owned and operated the South St. Louis night spot Frank Moskus in Exile from 1969 to 84. Frank was a guitarist and singer and played backup to his wife's performances.
It was a fun area. It was the Quincy and Gravois. We had a beer garden, huge trees in the back, which were great. So it created a real fun environment for the dancers to come in and for musicians to perform at. Kind of created like a magical place. I remember Mom was really taken by sword dancing. She liked swords that were used in dance. So she's there with a long sword dancing around on stage and underneath the trees, and a woman in the front row was like, "Oh, that doesn't look sharp," and so Mom just twirled the sword real quick and clipped off a branch of the tree that was hanging down, and it just fluttered down into the drink.
The heyday of Moskus in Exile coincided with a national fascination with belly dancing. Here in St. Louis, KETC helped feed that interest. This hallway at Channel 9 documents the history of the station in photographs. And right here is a picture of Estella when she was hostess of the belly dancing instruction show, Opa.
Drop the veil, follow the wrist down.
Estella's televised lessons gracefully guided viewers through every movement.
Being of a very strong Greek descent, at all festivities of merrymaking, there was always a belly dancer present. So you could say, in short, I grew up with it.
What kind of response did your show get?
An enormous response, a wonderful response, a heartwarming response. Women were enthralled with the belly dancing. I mean, they all wanted to do it for personal reasons, for a form of exercise, and here again it was something new.
Hula hoop step.
The belly dance has changed to a degree, but I have seen the dancers of today, and they're doing a nice dance.
We're going to walk with the movement, with the upper body movement.
Penny Moskus is in the latest generation of teachers passing along their abilities and love of belly dance. She compares it to teaching a yoga class because both yoga and belly dance involve mastering isolated movements.
Pull your shoulders back, forward and back, forward and back, forward, back.
Her students share a common interest, but approach these classes from different perspectives.
Step back.
I'm Syrian American. My father's from Syria, So I kind of have a mixed culture. I am half American, half Arabic. So all my life I've been growing up watching women belly dance. That's something that's always interested me, but it's only something you do in the home in the Arabic culture. It's not something you go out and do in a class or in front of people in a restaurant. That's very taboo. But here in America, it's a completely different vibe for belly dance. It's really accepted, and it's more fun and social instead of just in the women, just in the home as it is, for example, in Syria. So I thought I'm going to actually take some classes, get some technique down, and that way I can enjoy the fun and do it in both aspects of my Arabic life and my American life.
Vera Lukas, on the right, came to these classes with an extensive background in ballroom dancing. The styles are so different.
It's very different. I like this better, actually.
Why?
Because it's a really hard exercise, but it's very pretty. You get to wear all these pretty costumes, and it's very healthy. I just love it. I come here 3 times a week, and I practice at home in my living room.
This is actually my first time. I see her all the time at Remy's belly dancing, so that's Penny over there. So I like to, engage with her at Remy's. So I said, I need to come and practice for real, so I come here.
What do you think after one class?
I would have to come back and back over and over again because it's a good workout, and I love how it gets you in tune with your feminine side with all the graceful moves we do and flowing with the air and just feeling so free.
Little did Penny Moskus realize when she first pondered the idea of belly dancing, the professional and personal impact it would have on her life. Moskus, her friend and colleague Jane Blakemore, and 3 other women formed a cooperative called Belly Dance Mirage. They tailor shows for many venues and occasions, from this restaurant performance at the Royale in South St. Louis to choreographing Zepha's Egyptian wedding parades.
We have a blast together, and we're all best friends. So this is something that's, I'm able to share with everybody, and we support each other.
As a result, an old world dance form empowers new world women, and a transplanted tradition is kept alive in St. Louis.
Not everybody gets to have such a good time doing what they love, and also, as their profession. So I feel very lucky about that.